What's going on, everyone? Darkwater here, and welcome back to Airport CEO. We are continuing on in Pittsburgh International. Hopefully you guys are having a fantastic day. We are continuing on. In between episodes, I did go through and recarpet everything down here and add the little random carpet squares that are everywhere. We've got our 7-Eleven kicking along. We've got our giant Starbucks down here. Um, but yeah, things are progressing well. We've got baggage kicking along. Amenities are kind of a thing. Also, in between episodes, if we go up one layer, did a little bit of tile work down here. There is a design leading into the security checkpoint. This is the extent that I can actually see. I might go through, just continue a small design down here, but I have zero images of anything on this side of the security check-in. But I may just do kind of a simple design outline. We'll see. But there are just kind of some gray tiles with some interspersed blue and red. It looks like there is a single queue leading to a couple different security checkpoints. Each of these security checkpoints have to have their own individual queue, so you don't have one massive queue. But that's kind of where we're at. Went through, changed the walkolators. They're working on getting those built through, because I ended up taking out the two on the far left whenever we expanded over a little bit. So we're adding the longer ones in here. Things seem to be progressing pretty good. We've got this area finished off with the exception of the international area. That's going to be an interesting build. I'm going to probably save the international section probably towards the end of the series. Over here, I'm not going to mess with this just yet because we are going to add some self-check in here. Not today, but we will be adding that in soon. And I honestly have no idea what to do up here. The images I have just have a wall, although it looks like it's just a temporary partition wall in this area. I assume that they would be doing, again, some other check-ins here, but that might be in preparation for the expansion of Pittsburgh International. Again, if you didn't catch it from last time, they're spending a good chunk of money to expand another section of flight terminal here, several stands down in between gate C and gate D, or concourse C and D. That is way down the road. I think they just have artist conception, and I think they've just kind of started moving dirt around, or at least they have according to Google Images. So I think I might just do kind of a temporary wall here. There is floor work, tile work that needs to get added in. There's a couple bathrooms over here that need to get added in. So that's going to be kind of down the road, not too far. As for everything else, what are you got? So you guys are all going to the break room. Touche. There was a suggestion recently on a couple things, and I do appreciate you guys' suggestions. Occasionally it does take me a couple days to actually get back through because, life is a thing. Epic Fail Guy did suggest a couple things, including break rooms, and normally I do a small break room near each of the different baggage bays. We'll probably add those in. Also adding in... that's not what I want. This is what I want. Just a couple runway ramps in here. I actually want the large ones. Nope, that's a runway. There we go. To move airlines a little bit easier, so we're going to add a couple in here. That is not actually centered. That's about center. So we're going to add those in. It'll get the planes off the runway a little bit faster. And aesthetically, it's closer to what actually the runway looks like. Slide to the other side. don't know if I want to add them in on this side, because that would take us to about here, which would kind of require another... We'll add it in. But it's going to require kind of another... Yeah, taking a look, there are a few more. It's going to take more taxiway, which there is right here. Huh. There are a couple that do cross over the medium runway. Question being, do I want to really add that in? Because that's going to require moving the medium runway up a little bit, and I'm not entirely sold on that idea. But we will let that concept and idea marinate a little bit. Maybe we'll add it in, maybe we won't. We'll see how things progress. I am going to want to set this for one way. Because they're all coming up to the right-hand side. So I don't need things going all kinds of cattywampus on us. You guys should be good as well. You need to be going that direction. Because they don't need planes trying to go this way and kind of blocking things up. Other things that we need to get working on is the central hub area. Because, holy cow. This is Martini, if I recall. Yeah. Well, actually, according to flypittsburgh.com, it is Bar Simon. However, pictures I have say that it's Martini. So, pictures are probably a little bit older than Fly Pittsburgh's map. But we're going to add in, we're going to shift this over, we're going to add in another shop or two, and we're actually going to put a piece of wall right here. Because I don't need people falling out of the airport there. Why is there a giant P here? I assume that's probably from whenever I was moving the bathrooms around. But also in the center, I'm just going to rotate for a second, is the, again, based on the pictures, Hugo Boss. There's, I think it's an American Jeans. There's a Toomey luggage store. And there's like a small bookstore, and then there's a few shops on the backside as well. So we're going to kind of focus today on this center area a little bit. We got the escalators coming up. We've got the escalators going to the other floor that has absolutely nothing in it right now, but that'll change. We're going to come in. You know what? I think we're going to start actually down over here. Oh, you are not going to be happy with me. We're going to have to cancel the contract. Emergency. Here. Land up here. How are we doing? American Airlines is up to 50%. They actually have a lot of flights coming through. Allegiant's up to 60%. They've got another 2. Alaska's got 30 flights. They are maxed out. JetBlue, not entirely thrilled with us. Southwest is up to 89. Look at that. So we've got quite a few flights that we can get in here. United's not at all happy with us, but that's fine. They will make do. What were we doing? We were getting rid of this shop. We're going to get rid of this and get rid of that. I guess I'll get rid of my plant there. Doing the shops and bathrooms on the angles are going to be a little bit more of an interesting experience. We will see soon how we're going to end up doing that. Gonna focus on kind of the central hub, see if we can knock that out today, and then we'll probably focus on B and A in the upcoming episodes, see if we can get those taken care of as well. Just for temporary, I kind of just want to get a couple benches in here for folks. Oh, you already have a nice bench there. You guys are going to be doing this for a minute, so tell you what, let's jump to more than a minute whenever this is taken care of and my contractors are back, you know, with the ability to do stuff. Alright, everything seems to be built. Things seem to be working. I kind of want to take this bunch of water out of here. There we go. But things seem to be working okay. Hopefully that'll lessen a little bit of the backup with the little slip road here for the planes. You guys are just backed up, but seem to be taking off on time. Let's jump up here. I did add a little bit of a wall right here. This looks smaller because it is smaller. It should be 4, but because of the jetway ramp there, we do need to kind of tweak that just a little bit. Now, there are a couple restaurants and a Brookstone down over at this side, so I think we're going to start over here. And there's kind of a diagonal wall here. There we go. So we're going to take this diagonal wall up. And it looks like there is kind of a door over on this side and a door up to the larger area here. This Hugo Boss, I don't know how big to make it. That's why I was kind of starting down here. Let's just continue on. We're going to leave a little bit of space. I think here's kind of going to be where it ends up going. Basically comes all the way across. Everything else is pretty much even with that. And then we've got our Bar Simon down here. How did I start off? Okay, I did go over. And I think we're kind of do the same thing. There's an entrance on the side, entrance at the top. So we're going to leave it there and here. And what did I do over there? I did, looks like 3. We'll do 3 across there. There we go. So here's where difficulties start to lie. Want to shop. You can only do this square, which makes life difficult. You can't cross different zones. Okay, I'm actually going to take this out because I want to put basically to go from here over, but you can't go over the walls. So we'll do the same thing over here for the restaurant, and we will rezone both of those. Can we take that out, please? There we go. So now we got to rezone it. Of course, you haven't taken the other ones out. I know as soon as I switch to walls. I guess we'll start over at the other end here. So I want to start basically here. Why are you giving me grief here? I think we're going to do it like that. We'll do a wall here. And for symmetry, we'll do the same thing. Wall there. Nope. Hold on. Security. Shop. Like so. Here, here, here. Is that right? No, of course not. There. We'll slide over at the wall on the other side. So 1, 2, 3 here. It is going to stick out a little bit, but I think once we actually open it up, you won't actually notice that it is stuck out to the side. We will add some tables and chairs down here, and people should be able to get a good snack. Brookstone. Let's go ahead and add our shop counter. We'll put it up here. We'll get a couple large ones down like that. We'll do some pedestals near the door. Do a couple wall-mounted shelves over back here. I kind of want to just put a wall back there. And maybe we'll do a couple nice shelves here. Just going to wall this off. I don't have good pictures of any of the shops. Basically, on this side, everybody just takes their pictures in the center here, so you can see the front of the Hugo Boss and the Toomey, and then the other ones. But the back hallways, not really any kind of good visuals there. So we'll let that get built real quick. Also in this area, there is a Starbucks, as well as a Sportsburg. If you don't know Pittsburgh, they are a very big sports town. So you guys are finishing that up. So in Sportsburg, I imagine you can get all of your Pittsburgh Steelers stuff, all of your Penguin stuff, I suppose if you want some Pirates merchandise, you can get it as well. There we go. I don't actually think I like that there. I do not have any of this. Okay. Just realized that I haven't actually tiled any of this terminal, which that's fine. Because there is some floor detailing that's going to have to happen in between videos, and it's going to be a lot. There. Let's come in and got some of the shops. Got a Victoria's Secret, I suppose, if you want to get yourself some airport lingerie. We do have a 7-Eleven. Huh. Why is it in shops and not restaurant? That's interesting. Well, we're going to go with the Traveler Shop so you can get your suitcases in here. I'm going to add in a medium window right here. Three and three. There we go. So we will have our Starbucks in here. We will get our Sportsburg. These are open doors. So there's not actually a door in here. Now we can just walk in, get what you need to get, walk out. Can I? There we go. Dark wood, gray carpet. That's a food room. That's not what I want at all. Shops. Drop it right there. I want some wall-mounted ones here. 2 on each side. And you know, you're probably going to have jerseys hanging on the wall, memorabilia. All kinds of good stuff. We'll get some medium ones in here as well. And maybe a large one just kind of down the middle. And in fact, we're going to use some of this gold-colored carpet in here. Signify the Steelers gold, the Pirates gold, Penguins. I assume it's gold as well. Slow things down a little bit here. I don't even know who half these are. Tempted. What are you? We're going to go with you for the time being until I can find something better. We need a food room in here. We'll go ahead and we'll get a small one over here. We'll do 2 of them. We'll do a counter in the middle, counter over on the side here. Want a little bit of a wall in here because it's going to be where you pick up your coffee. Let's see. We'll get a couple coffee machines on this side. We'll get a counter. And on this side, I guess we'll do kind of a couple display fridges up front. And we'll do a little bit of a wall back here. Put a trash can up here. Trash can on either side of the doors. Coffee shop. Do we have a basic coffee shop by any chance? Hilltop Cafe. You need a bunch more fridges. Hilltop Cafe might be the way to go. Up in the front by the window, I think we'll do a table. And we'll do some nice armchairs, I think. We'll do some of the more modern ones. Turn them a little bit green. I don't necessarily know if that's necessarily the Starbucks green, but we'll go with it. There we go. So we got plenty of seating in here. I think I want a couple small plants at the front. There we go. Did I not sign that contract? I did not sign that contract. There we go. And lastly, you are Bar Simon or Martini, one of the two. Restaurants, cafes. It looks like there's kind of a bar area. I think we'll do this. And I think we'll do one here. Do a little bit of counter. Like so. There is a beer tap somewhere. Yes, there is. Do a beer tap there. And I probably should do a beer tap on the other side. And we'll do two in the middle there. That'll work. And we'll just take the bar down and around. Something like that. Probably actually need to have a hole there so, staff can actually get in there and, do their job, perhaps. There are some bar stools somewhere. Go. Can I not paint you? There we go. So that'll take care of that. Let's get ourselves a few more table and chairs in here. And I kind of want to go for something a little bit darker color. Maybe a white table. Gonna do that, just maybe not. Just trying to leave a little bit of space in here for people to maneuver around. And we'll do a little bit of seating down in the corner here. There we go. Oh, I forgot. There's other things that we do need to add in here. Display fridges, apparently. Can't have a restaurant without your display fridges. We'll do 2 right there and 2 over there. That should get us Bell Beer back. And again, I think it's very dark wood in this area here, apparently. There we go. Do I not have staff? I don't have staff. You are doing a lot of business over there. So we've got the bottom portion. Let's come in real quick. I want to come across starting there. The front has a little bit of a curve to it. There's basically 3 windows, 2 open air doors. So you are about center. We'll take it back to here. I'm going to add a little bit of wall on either side. What is that? 2, 4, 6. 2, 4, 6. So here. 2, 4, 6. So here. We'll add in another window there, another window there. There we go. Let's take care of my mistake there. We need a shop. Big old shop like that. In fact, I think we'll even do 2 registers. Do a couple pedestals up on the window. You'll probably have some mannequins up here, perhaps. Let's get some nice shelves in the middle. Don't know if that's necessarily the direction I want them, but we will go with it for now. And we'll add a couple basic ones back here. Not there. There we go. And I think I do just want to kind of square this off. So you got some room in the middle. Do we have a clothing shop? See, the foreign ones, I don't honestly know what they are. Buying large quantities of a limited range of products. Okay. No frills supermarket. Wine, spirits, confectionaries. Books, stationery, magazines. German for cheap shop. I kind of want clothing. Is clothing not an option here? You know, we're gonna go with Victoria's Secrets. So that will get put in. Last thing I want to add, that's not it. On either end, there is some flight information and a couple trash cans. There we go. Gonna take the tile all the way through and kind of tile down here as well. There we go. So these are the beginnings of our shops. There are a few here, few up top, but that's this corner I'm going to wait on until we get the actual Concourse D up and operating. What are we short on? Hey, janitors, what do you know? But we are making progress on the center. Next time, I think we're going to focus down here, see if we can just kind of knock out the rest of this and continue on. But thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you guys for being here. Look forward to seeing you guys again in Airport CEO. And as always, I hope you guys have yourselves a spectacular day.